Door has the yellow, but paddling now. Jack Robinson scrapping into this one. Wide open pit. He's deep on it. Robbo wants to make it after the spin.
My goodness gracious me.
What an amazing act on the backhand. Eric Arakawa with the Andy Irons airbrush on the bottom, giving him the mojo that he wanted here on finals day. That was impressive.
Second happy day, but then behind him, second wave of the set, this one a bit more groomed. Jack, great read on this one again. And yeah, to your point, Stace, I think it's going to become more crucial to make sure you are on that maybe second one that is a bit more groomed. Just Jack having that awareness here, I mean, another great tube ride. He's going to back up the 9.5 nicely.
But Jack's on the one behind it. Grabs the rail, the Arakawa, burning off some speed, disappears for a moment, puts the hand up with the spit out of the cannon, and then hops out. 2 looks and 2 completions for Jack Robbo. Jack Robinson, an outside shot to make it into the final 5 through 4 rounds of competition, including the best number of his career at Teahupo'o. Jack Robinson does it again. 2-time champ of the Lexus Tahiti Pro presented by IC. And Robinson's going to Cloudbreak, where he'll be the number 4 seed in the Lexus WSL Finals Fiji.
It's just deja vu, right? I mean, he was with even more of an outside chance this time around compared to 2023. As we see Julia on the screen, wife, just so stoked for Jack. But it is weird. It's scary good. That's what it is. It is scary good, and it sends such a crazy message to all the competitors. But Jack's strike rate out here is unbelievable.
Stace, when we're on Dawn Patrol, we kind of were putting out what was on the line for Jack, for his reputation, you know, to win when it's firing.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, also seeing those scenarios that he had before, where he had a late charge in the title race. He did it again in bigger surf this time, but also being that clutch on a finals day, that's insane.
So crazy. You spoke about the loss at Pipeline. I reckon they're the kind of things that would motivate him to be on his best today. Waves are firing. It's his to lose. Play it smart. Be on the best waves and just lean into all your strengths. And he's absolutely nailed that today. He's been flawless.
What a warrior. And just so cool to see that Andy Irons spray job on that Eric Arakawa. Jack finding so much inspiration from the Irons brothers, and he's always just been a class act. I was talking to Mason Ho last night. He spent some time with Jack on his podcast with Jamie O'Brien, but also seen him grow up. You know, he calls him a little big bro. You know, Mason a little bit older than Jack, but he said Jack's always had respect, and he would notice in big sessions when the waves were really scary, teenagers and the older guard would have fear in their eyes, and Jack would handle those smiling. And he'd wait for his turn, and when he got it, he would capitalize. And Mason finds a lot of inspiration in what Jack's been doing and how he handles himself globally. And you're seeing a big smile from a man that turned in a brilliant performance. He's going to share it with his family here.
It's good to see some emotion out of Jackie boy. The whisper's gone, full loud voice now. Enjoying the moment with Zen and Julia.
That's what it's all about. That's what you do it for, right? The family man. Kind of doing a Parco where he's bringing the whole family with him on tour. Doesn't want to be without him at any event on the calendar. The Robinson family enjoying Strider.
So good.
I have to say, the Lexus Tahiti Pro Champion, presented by IC. You're an amazing human. You came into this with a shot, and you took it, and you just hit it right in the bullseye.
Yeah, right where we're meant to be. Just want to thank everyone who supports me, and all love. You know, it's I'm just taking it in right now, and I had a mission, and I went for it. So yeah.
Well, on top of all that, you've clinched the number 4 spot going into the finals for Fiji.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm very, very blessed and very blessed to be going to Fiji. Just yeah, it's comes down to the last one and right there again. Let's go.
My favorite moment was when you're in the channel and you looked out to your wife and you looked at her and you just had pure love flying out of you. I feel like that happened the whole event.
Yes, yeah, the whole event. you know, I was just doing me, just free, and that's it. It's just free.
Yeah, Zen wants the mic. Let's go. Hey, man, congratulations. We love you. Great work, and we can't wait to see you in Fiji.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro. Go celebrate. You.
Jack Robinson does it. Happy Zen, happy Julia. Jack joins a special list of multiple-time event champions. That includes Bobby Martinez, Andy Irons, Gabriel Medina, and Kelly Slater. Congrats to Jack Robinson, his entire support crew, now the #4 seed in the Lexus WSL Finals Fiji. Let's go through all the big drama, the big highlights of the last day of the regular season on the Corona Teahupo'o Show. Coming up next.
Jack Robinson falling out of the sky. Let's go! That comes out! How did he do that? Are you kidding me?
For Jack, you know, he's competed for the world title a couple times already, but he's been off to a tough start.
It's not all just based on just a result, based on how you bounce back from things, how you rebuild yourself.
He's probably Australia's best chance, I think, at a world title at the moment.
Jack Robinson clinches his spot in the Lexus WSL Finals.
But today, let's celebrate Jack Robinson with an incredible feat. Coming here, #8 in the world, Bravo, with his road to the final. Started this morning, Flick, round of 16 up against Marco Mignol.
Where, I mean, you can really see, too, the conditions have just improved and gotten so much bigger since this morning. Jack just looks so tapped in, though. The completion make, you brought it up before, Stace, was so great to watch. I mean, very calculated, very connected, very reserved with his emotions, not giving us much, because he wanted to keep a lid on it.
Stayed in the bubble. There he faced Italo Ferreira in the quarterfinal stage.
Yeah, it's like he had a bit of everything. You know, he had the close heat with Marco. Marco had a great wave at the end, but Jack survived. And then he had a pretty scrappy start here with Italo, but he didn't let it fluster him, and he got a great score off the back of that. And obviously, you know, advanced through this heat as well.
Yep, and then the semifinals against Griffin Colapinto, Flick, where Jack Robinson had his highest heat total ever in Tahiti. 18.12 wave total in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as Jack started to tap into this sort of form, I'm thinking, okay, wow. I mean, you could see it from the beginning of the day, but I think this was the moment where it all started to really click in, and I'm like, whoa, he's starting to look deadly. It's that momentum that he starts to gain, and it is unstoppable. We saw it happen 2 years ago, but he is just connected.
And then met the brother of Crosby, Griffin Colapinto, in the final, where Jack Robinson scored a 9.5, his highest single wave total ever in Tahiti.
Oh, and just what an amazing ride, you know, so clean, so perfect, and a little bit of drama at the end here, and then the massive spit to let him out. He certainly, it's good to see that emotion out of him. You know, he's pretty reserved, and he liked that one, and why wouldn't you?
What a feat, and talking about, Flick, peaking when you need to, peaking in the final, Jack Robinson.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to do, and especially, you know, there was a bit of time in between, you know, that opening day to when that we resumed competition to just, you know, keep a lid on it. And then this moment here, I think there was not a dry eye in the room when this moment happened.
Family Robinson with the ocean hug, Zen, soaking up the energy, and Dad is now a two-time Tahiti Pro champ.
Someone run a box of tissues into Milby. that snapped him.
Look at the numbers, 9.5, 7.4, 16.9. That's an excellent final for Jack Robinson, and that's exactly what he needed to do to crack that final 5 placing. Glad to say we're going to see both Griffin Colapinto and Jack Robinson in Fiji for the Lexus WSL Finals Fiji. That is unreal.
Wow.
Unreal.
It is unreal. I have no more words. I mean, how do you make sense of, you know, having an outside shot 2 times here in Tahiti and making that happen? It's, I don't know. What do you say about that?
You don't. You just hang on to the lightning. That's all you can do. When someone's on that much of a rampage, it's just meant to be. And he looks so locked in from the day this thing started.
Look, I think you talked about it, where even before the event started, we had the swell of the season here in Teahupo'o. And these surfers were the guys charging on those warm-up days that were just incredible. Like borderline, some tow, some paddle. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, it was. It was incredible to watch. Both Jack, both Griff were pushing those limits. And I think it speaks volumes to just how hungry they were to prove, no, I'm here. I'm so hungry. I'm not backing down. Yes, I'm an outside shot, but I'm not going anywhere. And I think, you know, Jack even, you know, paddled a few, then took a, you know, hold of the rope, packed a couple of bombs. Griff just sending it. I'm looking forward now to Fiji, and I'm hoping that the forecast is going to be bombing so we can see some more crazy waves from both of those guys.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be exciting.
And, you know, Stace, you got to see a lot of these guys. You spent a lot of time in the water. I mean, did the two best surfers win today?
I think 2 of the 3 or 4 of the best surfers were in the final. Obviously, it's just the way it works. They can't all be there, but right. for sure. Yeah, particularly Griffin was, you know, obviously, as Flick mentioned, is up there, and then Jack is one of those guys who not only just this swell, but in general and everywhere around the world, you know, this is sort of like, you know, you look at someone like Ethan and him winning bells and J-Bay, it just feels right. And when, you know, Ethan can go on that kind of a roll at any location, but you expect it at those waves. And same thing here for Jack, you know, he just, it was his to lose, and he really just grabbed the opportunity with both hands and absolutely nailed it.
The Lexus WSL Finals Fiji. So, a lot on the line for both these surfers. Here goes Jack, using his priority, stretched out wall, in the barrel, high line exit, and does it yet again. Third completion for Jack Robinson, looking to better 7.5.
It's a long kind of running wave, sort of a different shape to the ones he's been on so far, but still a great ride, and it just, yeah, unloaded on him as he exited the wave there.
Yeah, you can see the paddle of that takeoff there, Stace. Definitely wanted to keep Ethan Lafleur off of that wave as well.
Yeah. And yeah, it's a great way to sort of just make sure that the other surfer never finds that rhythm. Whether or not he betters a score here remains to be seen.
Lexus Tahiti Pro, it's semifinals time. Jack Robinson on the gas pedal. Can he come through this one? And he does. What a way to start off the semifinal. Jack Robinson up against Griffin Colapinto, battling for a spot in the final 5. They see the backup right here on this replay.
He's 3. This is the first one from the channel. Wow. I mean, that was about as hard as you could get, just with the wind and how the swell is at the moment, how deep he came from behind that section. Didn't get a clean entry into it, but found the hollow part of the wave.
Oh boy, this is the sea monsters we were talking about.
Oh.
It's a full Kraken. Let's see. Jack Robinson drops in. Big, roomy, wide. Spin on the back. And Robo. Kiss that 6 goodbye.
Oh, well, goodbye. That might be the second wave he was looking for. Around the lineup, he's an incredible paddler. And the technique there at the start, I mean, I haven't seen him have to muscle into a wave like that all event, and it was because of the setup. He had to kind of get out to it, and so he really had to get his backside into the wave on the drop there, and he just timed it perfectly.
So he was gone from the front on angle. He was gone. We get to look into the tube this angle, those days.
Yeah, it's just the commitment on the front foot as he's coming down the face of the wave there, like fully committed. And as predicted by Sharla, he's called it.
Yeah.
Been some bigger waves coming through.
Yeah, more energy. So I want to look at, is that a Arakawa? Must be, right?
Yeah, it's one of the faithful Arakawas. I don't know how big it is, but it's obviously an old favourite, and yeah, very recognisable spray there, and yeah, I mean, he's got the Andy spray and the Bruce sticker, and it fits him well.
Wow, well, Jack Robo showing us how it's done.
Dor has the yellow, but paddling now. Jack Robinson scrapping into this one. Wide open pit. He's deep on it. Robo wants to make it after the spin.
My goodness gracious me.
What an amazing act on the backhand. Eric Arakawa with the Andy Irons airbrush on the bottom, giving him the mojo that he wanted here on finals day. That was impressive.
Yes, smaller wave, but technically this thing was round. Look how deep he is. This is incredible. I mean, and another make. for Jack.
It's all in positioning, like just expert positioning on the reef. Griff had the inside the whole time. He was being pretty staunch, wasn't giving it up, but Jack just kept on kind of pushing him back up and then coming back in. Then a set came and then they flagged it, and then he's ended up underneath him here, which is just goes to show how much he knows this wave. And look at how beautiful that tube was and a massive spit. It's just his wave selection is uncanny, and then Griff behind. We'll catch up with that in a minute, but yeah, this angle looks amazing.
Oh, just wave selection too. I mean, you said positioning from the takeoff just to get the depth, but really to have the awareness that this thing, yeah, a little bit smaller, but this is going to be perfectly cylindrical on the reef. It's going to give me that exit. I mean, the spit you're not really in control of.